Hey YouTube, it's your girl Dr. J, and today I'm back with another homeschooling STEM video. This video is about how we do human anatomy. First, let me start with a disclaimer. Sometimes people say, hey, my kids and I were watching your video, so I just want to remind everybody that we are a science family, and so very few things that are science-based are off limits in our home. So some of the things that I will show may talk about human reproduction. And so if you're not ready to have that conversation with your kids, now would be a good time to give them a bowl of ice cream. But okay, human anatomy is something that I love. We invested heavily in things so that our kids could study human anatomy, mainly because it's just such a great topic. There's so much to learn, and my kids got interested in studying it when they were really young. My twins were 3, and they're probably 2, and my oldest was about 4 when they first got interested in human anatomy. I told you guys that my oldest, he took a course at a local university for gifted children when he was like 5 years old on anatomy of the human brain. So we've been studying this a long time, and we circle back to it quite often. So let me get to the resources. One of the first things I want to show you guys is some books. This book I love, Illustrated Adventure in Human Anatomy, and it is a good, very kid-friendly book on human anatomy, and it has little activities for kids to do. It's just a really great book for kids. If you have a kid of any age who's interested in human anatomy. This book is, it's a book that's actually often recommended for people who are going to become massage therapists. It's Trail Guide to the Body, and basically it's just how do you locate any muscle, bone, anything within the body. I like it because it has lots of pictures, but it is extremely detailed. Tons and tons and tons of information. Not all that kid friendly, so if you don't have a child that just loves this topic, don't even think about picking up this book. But it can answer pretty much any question about, if I push this, what does it lead to? Like I said, this is a book that's often used, a textbook that's often used for people who are studying to be massage therapists. This is a fun book, Uncover the Human Body. And basically every time you turn the page and get more information, it'll, take a piece off and really focus on specific elements of the body. So this is a really neat hands-on book. That's cool. You can pick these. Sometimes Costco has these. I'm sure I got this one off of Amazon. This one is on the census. And it's just fun. I like to do the census sometimes when we're doing human anatomy. And remember, guys, human anatomy is something that we circle back to, annually. So it's not a topic that we do once and then leave. So that's why we have so many resources on it. This is a neat book, especially for younger kids. These are just neat little reference charts. Like this one is on the heart and brain and the muscular system, and these are just really the little study guides that college students get that has all the information on the back of it. But these are neat little cards. I love anything that's laminated because the kids can write on it, spill things on it, and it's not a big deal. This book, My Amazing Body, this is a book for younger children, and it just has all the stuff that the body can do and why the body is so great, but it doesn't go into any gory details. So if your child is just not ready for a more mature look at the human body, this is a great little book. Human anatomy coloring book. I would say that, just because you hear coloring book, a lot of times people will get some of these books and they'll think, oh, this will be great for my little kids to learn how to color. No, this is a very detailed book, and as kids go through it, really a lot of college students use these books, high school students as well, especially if you're studying for like AP exams and stuff like that. This is a book that we see people use a lot. Really good, lots of great detail. Do that one in a minute. This is the Human Anatomy. It's a larger book. I got it at Costco. It's a big book, but I got it at Costco for less than $11. It was $10.88, and so I love it because it has neat, cool pictures. And I just love really big books for kids because they like to see big books, big pictures and stuff. So this is a neat book that I got from Costco a couple years ago. This, The Human Body, this is a really neat book. It has big posters, 2 giant posters with it, and it just has lots of information on the human body. Really good detailed information. A fun book for kids, and especially because it has the posters and everything. It's just really cool. I will admit some of the pictures on the skeletal system might be a little bit scary for queasy children or children that aren't really into that. So this book, I love how God makes babies, and it is a more gentle approach to that question. Like, okay, what? Starts with the wedding picture. Yeah, okay. And it talks about, you know, the womb and all that kind of stuff. But what I really love about this book, look y'all, breastfeeding. Yes, it is a book that actually talks about breastfeeding for kids and just shows it as a wonderful natural process. Another thing that I really love about this book is that it talks about the different types of families, and so there's even a section in the book about adoption. And so that, I think, is a great thing to have in a book, because, you know, we do have a lot of people who adopt in their families and mixed families and different things like that. They also talk about families by marriage, and so it's just great because it covers everything, but in a really gentle way. And if you don't like just all scientific, but you want to have some of the moral side and the spiritual side, this is a great book. I love it. It was one of the first books we read to our kids about the how did that happen process, or how did we happen process. This is another neat book. This is DK's first Human Body Encyclopedia, chock full of great information, chock full of good kid-friendly information. Like this one is on eye color and how you have various eye colors. Isn't that cool? So really good book. And then this is a kit we have. This is actually a Magic School Bus kit, and I know I kind of wasn't a fan of the Magic School Bus Kit Club, but this kit is actually really cool. Lots of good hands-on stuff. And so this one is on the Journey into the Human Body, and it actually goes with their video and book on Journey into the Human Body. Another thing that I have that we've used a few times, but I have some more left. These are, you guys know Oriental Trading. You can get cool stuff from them. This is a little poster, and it has these stickers that you put on the intestines with, like the insides, like the intestine, brain, stomach, all that kind of stuff. And your child has this body panel, and they get to put the different organs into the right area on the sticker chart. So it's a good arts and crafts piece that I love to go with it. And then I'm telling y'all, there's science everywhere. This is an X-ray. My husband actually had an MRI. He had a brain tumor at one point. He has been completely healed from his brain tumor, so we are very happy about that. But my kids get to see X-rays. So, hey guys, even when you have, like, you know, you think you broke your leg, you get an X-ray, y'all go get those X-ray shots. If you had to have an MRI, if you had to have that scary experience, y'all make it educational for your kids. And so that's what we did. So my kids get to see inside Daddy's head. How cool is that? That's just awesome. Another thing we have, this is 3D skeleton Okay, this is by DK, and it's a CD-ROM, so your kids can kind of just take a virtual adventure into the human body. These are some videos. We have Body and Numbers, The Mystery of Life Decoded, and it talks about the miracle of life, childhood, becoming men and women, and our life in numbers. So it's just really cool. It's from Discovery Health. It was on their show. It runs, you know, like an hour and 72 minutes. Conception to birth. And it's going to take you from conception to birth. So, you know, disclaimer there. But it doesn't take you really, I mean, it doesn't show the magic happening. But, you know, just kind of lets you know where it goes. And it's so funny. My kids, you know, have been watching this. And so they're like, oh, the man has the baby first. Because they look at the sperm as the baby. And so they're like, the man carries the baby. Then he puts the baby into the mommy. And, you know, so I just thought that was funny. And then we have Human Body. This is from Discovery Classics, and it's the ultimate guide to the human body, and it just talks about, you know, all the things that the body can do. So, but y'all know I'm all about hands-on for STEM, so let me show you some of the hands-on stuff that we have. First, these are cool, the Kaplan flashcards. Cool flashcard set. A lot of college students actually use these when they're studying for exams and stuff, but it has basically the entire body system, body organization, skeletal system, nervous sensory system, just everything in there. Really easy, color coded, so your kids can kind of just have fun quizzing each other and learning the stuff on the flashcards. It's really cool. So hands-on stuff. We have, this is a model of the eye that we have, and it's cool because, you know, you can take it off and see inside, and it has a lens and stuff, and they get to see the various parts of the eye. So we have that. We have, you know, a skull, and this is really cool. It just shows kind of the makeup of the skull, but it's kind of funny because some of his teeth come out. So this tooth comes out, and that tooth came out. Who knows where it is in my house. But my kids like that because you get to really see the skull. Now, that's probably not good if your kid has an issue with skulls. It's not as scary for my kids because we don't do Halloween, so they haven't been like scared straight or anything like that. So for them, it's just science and it's just funny. This is Peter. Peter has all his organs, and you get to take him apart and you know, take his organs out and put them in. And my kids have been doing this. Actually, Peter, all his organs were actually out when he was in the closet, so I actually took him out and asked the kids to put them back together. And they were saying, oh, his lungs need to go here, oh, his, you know, heart needs to go here, oh, here's his intestines. So they really have, because they've been playing with these so much, they really understand all the pieces and parts and stuff. Now, I'm not saying that they don't sometimes forget where the parts go, because really, y'all, my twins just turned 6 the other day, and my oldest, he's only 7. So it's not like they got everything all right every time, but they're getting there. They're understanding the body, and that's what it's all about. Brain. We have a brain with, you know, this brain stem, all that kind of stuff. So we have a brain, and you can take the pieces apart. I don't want to lift it up because I don't want it all to fall on me here, but a good up close and personal look at the brain that the kids have. And this is our lady, and you know, she's a full lady. So when you open her up and go inside, you know, she has a uterus and stuff like that. And believe me, my kids, they were like, oh yeah, you know, you have a uterus. So if you don't want your kids to talk like that, then skip that. Also for Peter, he doesn't look anatomically correct now because we knew this was going on video, so the kids left the anatomically correct pieces out. But he does have a penis that your kids will put together and take apart. So if that makes you queasy or uncomfortable at all, skip that. These were all purchased on Amazon, and you actually, they come all from the same company, but basically just go on to Amazon and, you know, click in human body models and it'll come up. Those are the budget models. So I think like Peter may have been like $60 or something like that, but they stand the test of time. They have been great for us, and it's been just really good, really easy to use them and all that kind of good stuff. So I love having the models because my kids can, you know, see what stuff is, take it out, put it back together, see where things go. So it's really neat. We also have a skeleton, but he is he's kind of hurt right now because, you know, they've been using him since they were 2 years old, and, you know, when they were like 3, they would like take off, you know, his arm or leg, and he just stopped being able to be fixed. So he's in the closet. He's probably not coming out. But we had one. It was great while it lasted, and now he's gone. But other than that, hope you guys saw something maybe that you liked, and that is how we do homeschooling STEM for the study of human anatomy. If you have any questions, post them in the comment box below. This is Dr. J, and I'm out. Bye-bye.